how confident were you in your defense that has changed, that has gotten so much better this year to get that final stop?
Well, overall, I thought we played an outstanding defensive game against a very dangerous and potent offense. It's ironic that although it wasn't exactly the same game situation, essentially it was the same. If we get a stop, we're going to win. And I thought our perimeter guys did a great job. But the key to the whole defensive possession at the end of the game was Ed Morrow. Because Booth got by his man. And Ed stepped up and protected our basket like we wanted him to and like was in our game plan. And so we made Booth pass. And so that was obviously it was a game-winning play, and it seems like a small thing. But Ed just following, the game plan was the reason we won. And or one of the reasons we won, and certainly the reason we got a stop on the last possession.
Coach, defensive deficiencies kind of led to that 15-point lead dwindling down to nothing, and they actually took the lead, but defensive stand won the game, as you just alluded to. Were those the longest 10 to 12 seconds of your coaching career thus far at Marquette?
All seconds are long for coaches. But Villanova is a great team and program. I mean, there was no part of me that felt like they weren't going to make a run. I mean, that's just what they do. And we had played really good defense throughout the majority of the game. And as soon as you have a breakdown, they take advantage of it. And they did. But our guys had enough willpower and toughness to gut it out against a team that's a heck of a basketball team.
This isn't a totally unfamiliar sight for Marcus to have 38, but how nice was it to have the 18 from Sakar, and really what did you see from him offensively?
Well, I thought Sakar was phenomenal on both ends of the floor. I mean, first of all, defensively, as usual, yes, Sakar to guard. One of their two senior leaders in Phil Booth, and he did a phenomenal job. And then his ability to break the defense down off the dribble. And when he got into the paint, I thought he made really mature decisions. And Sakar was absolutely huge in this game.
Coach, you just alluded to Sakar having one heck of a game. Howard almost 40 points. But if someone were to tell you before this game tipped off that you had 5 players score points and the Hauser brothers only have 4 total points, what would go through your head when somebody told you that?
Want to know what time of the game it was? The great thing about this team is even on days that we can do things better, and there's certainly some of that. But you also have to give credit to Villanova. I mean they're a really, really good basketball team, defensively and offensively. And so even though we may have not played our best offensively, our guys found a way to win, and that's been something that our team has done a pretty good job of over the course of the season.
Steve, obviously specific plays for some of your other guys, but Marcus, body of work, a very good game again today against a team that's going to see him, has seen him 5 times now, I guess, in conference play. How much do you admire his ability to get so much done against a familiar foe, not just a one-off non-conference type foe?
Yeah, I mean, Marcus is an incredible player, and I thought he really bounced back from the St. John's game where he didn't have his best game. But I thought, obviously the points are really his look, his energy, his leadership, all of those things are as important to our team as his baskets.
Just that last play, how symbolic is that for where you guys have come defensively as a team? And even Ed, a guy that wasn't playing last year, to be the one out there making that play for you guys.
No, it's true. I mean, our guys have have really owned the fact that we had to get better on the defensive end, and we have, and it's still obviously very much a work in progress. I still think there's things we can do better, but our guys are competing their hearts out on both ends of the floor, but especially on the defensive end.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.